Hello everyone, my name is Sara Bolaños and today I will explain four important topics in phonology. First, we will look at what phonology is. Second, we will define tones. Third, we will discuss why phonology is important. And finally, we will examine the pronunciation of morphemes I and S. So, what is phonology? Phonology is the study of the sound system of languages. It focuses on how sounds are organized and how they function to create meaning. It is important to understand the difference between phonetics and phonology. So, the phonetics studies the physical production of sounds. It asks, how do we pronounce this sound? In contrast, phonology studies how sounds work in a specific language. It asks, does the sound change the meaning of word? Like for example, the P in pot is aspirated, but the P in a spot is not. So English speakers hear both as the same sound. Phonology explains why. In short words, phonetics is about physical sounds, and phonology is about sound patterns and meaning. Now let's define phones. Phones are the actual physical speech sounds that we produce. They are the real sounds we hear in speech. Think of them as the concrete raw material of pronunciation. While there are a limited number of abstract words in language, the number of phones is unlimited. This is because not people pronounce the same word identically. For example, factors like age, mood, and speaking speed change the exact sound. Um, we can see the key distinction. Phones are the actual sounds we make. We write them in square brackets, like the letter P. And phonemes, however, are the abstract sound categories in a speaker's mind. So we write them in slashes right here. So at the end, a phoneme is an idea and a phone is a reality. So this is the biggest question. Why does phonology matter? First, phonology helps us distinguish meaning. For example, the words bat and bad that I think are the most examples we can see. They differ by only one sound. In this difference, it was create a contrasting meaning. So, second, phonology helps language learners because many sounds in English do not exist in other languages. Uh, so, for example, the sound in think does not exist in Spanish. So, understanding phonology helps teachers explain how to produce these new sounds. Uh, Third, phonology is important for literacy. The children need to understand the sound system to connect the speech sounds to writing letters. In other words, and at the end, phonology is the key that unlocks the sound code of a language. It allows us to understand and to be understood. So, finally, let's look at the pronunciation of morphemes. Morphemes are the smallest part of a word that carry the meaning. First, the past tense, the past tense morpheme ed. So the ed ending has three pronunciations. It depends on the sound of the verb. Like after T or D, like for example, waited and needed. Also, for example, T after voiceless sounds. We have walked and stopped. And the D after voiced sounds, here we have the words played and opened. Second, we have the plural and third person morphemes. is the S. The S ending also has three pronunciations. After syllable sounds like S, Z, and other ones like we have, for example, kisses and bridges. Also, the second one we have is the S after voiceless sounds, for example, cats in books, and Z after the voice sounds, for example, dogs and trees. Um, to understand these rules helps learners pronounce words correctly. So, at the end, in conclusion, we have learned that phonology studies sound patterns in language. The phones are the actual sounds we produce. Phonology is essential for understanding meaning, teaching, and literacy. Finally, morphemes like ed and s change the pronunciation based on the sounds around them. So, thanks for your attention and thank you for watching.